Greetings, I'm John Setzler. Welcome to the Kamado Joe cooking channel. Today I'm going to take a few minutes to show you the new cast iron pieces for your Kamado Joe and how to prepare them, how to season them, and how to take care of them as you cook on them. So let's get started. Okay, we have two new pieces of equipment that are available for your Kamado Joe Big Joe and Classic. We have a really nice heavy-duty cast iron grill, and then we have our cast iron griddle. These are both half moon configurations, and the griddle is reversible. On one side you have raised ridges for a grilling surface, and then you can flip this guy over and then you have a flat surface for a flat top cooking. So this is going to offer a lot of new versatility for the Kamado Joe grills. And the first thing I want to do is show you how to season this cast iron and how to care for it. Cast iron is a superior cooking surface, but it does require a little bit of extra attention. You want to do your best to keep this stuff from rusting, and I can show you a few easy steps that will keep this stuff looking great, cooking great, and working for you for a really long time. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is take one of my Kamado Joe starter cubes, and we're going to build a fire in the Kamado. Okay, after we get our fire going, I'm going to set my heat deflectors in. We're going to do this over indirect heat. And this is also something you can do in your oven if you don't want to do it on the grill. You can put the cast iron pieces in the oven to season them also. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to oil down the cast iron. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a rag and I'm going to use peanut oil on this. I'm going to get a good bit of peanut oil on that rag, and then we're going to rub the entire surface of both of these pieces down with a nice coat of peanut oil. And then after we get a good coat on that side, we're going to flip the pieces over and do the same thing on the back side. And once we've got both sides of this coated, we're going to put these on the grill. I'm just going to set each half of these on the top part of our flexible cooking system, and we are going to let the grill come up to 350 degrees, and we're going to keep it at 350 degrees for 1 hour. Okay, now that we've got the grill up to 350 degrees, we want to hold it there for about an hour. Okay, we've been going for an hour here. I'm going to open the lid and let you have a look. Our cast iron, as you can see, has got a nice sheen on it from the peanut oil that we put on. Our next step is we need to let this cool, and we're going to let it cool naturally just by closing up the Kamado Joe and closing up the vents and letting it cool back down. Okay, now that our grates have cooled down, these guys are seasoned and ready to go. What I highly recommend on your first time around is to do this process twice. I would run through this again. This is actually the second seasoning I've put on these. So these guys are ready to go, and this is something you'll need to do periodically. You'll need to just keep an eye on it, because really high temperature cooks can burn some of the seasoning off. But to maintain these things normally throughout your regular cooks, what you want to do when you finish cooking on it is take a wire brush, a regular grill type brush, and scrub all the food debris off of it. And then I like to use spray oil like Pam, canola oil. After they've cooled down, just spray it on there and wipe it in real good, and that will keep these things from rusting. Another item I forgot to show you initially is each of these grates comes with its own grill lifter that's also cast iron, which you can use to lift these grates out of the grill when they're hot if you need to. There's a slot there for that one, or you can just grab the grill grate by itself from one end and lift these guys out while they're hot. You can season this also if you like, but it's not really necessary, and it doesn't really matter if this guy rusts. So that's all there is to taking care of this. I'm really looking forward to seeing what some of you guys have done. Our Facebook response on these has been outstanding. So until next time, this is John Setzler with Kamado Joe Cooking Channel.